What I've always supported in the community was always moving forward, always going, strive to be better, always trying to achieve something that's better than where you came from.
We're creating our own story. We're creating our own wealth, and we're creating our own employment opportunities for our community members.
It's a pride thing, because this is your community, it's where you grew up. Seeing the development going on alone is great. Having a hand in doing it is better feeling than anything.
Every decision that this administration has made is thinking of Nedugulimk, which is quality of life.
A half decent sized room. On this side there's a utility room, then there's a common area in here that all they have to do is put a petition in the middle and 2 more rooms. So technically it could be 1, 2, 3, 4 bedroom house.
The water main that they're going to start working on.
The water main comes right here, right?
Through there. So this whole road is going to be.
So this whole thing is going to, the water main's going to go this way.
My name is Chief Roddy Gould Jr. of the Abegweit First Nation. Kwe, Yindelawisi, Sa'amolo Ligiwusa. I am the Chief of the Abegweit First Nation as well as the band administrator. As a chief, I run all the governance and coordinate between council. The economic development that we're doing is something that's going to be tenfold in return for the future, and I think it's an incentive for our children who go to school, become educated, be part of the solution rather than just be identifying the problems.
Thus far, things have been going really well. We're extremely busy here at Abegweit First Nation. We have a 5-year strategic economic plan in place which is geared towards future prosperity. It has allowed us to achieve a lot of significant things, from the construction of our new ball field to the ongoing management of our very successful gas bar, into all these new exciting developments that are currently underway. The commercial building, the rapid housing project, the solar homes, a brand new daycare. There's so many positive and exciting things that are happening in the community, but what I'm the most proud of is the community members themselves. I think in the past we have relied on outside sources to take care of all of our problems, but we're now starting to finally do things ourselves, provide our own solutions, and again, it's a real positive thing, and people are starting to realize what Abegweit First Nation is capable of.
Hi, I'm Chris Jadis. I'm a band counselor and I look after housing and infrastructure for the Abegweit First Nation. So we have an in-house construction team that looks after all new construction and maintenance for the Abegweit First Nation. This particular project right here now is the Rapid Housing Initiative. We received funding from CHMC to build 5 homes. These rapid homes, for starters, one of the unique things about them is they're an ICF home, which is insulated concrete forms. So from the foundation to the rafters, it's a solid core, 6 inches of concrete, and then it's 4 inches of styrofoam. So one of the advantages of this kind of home is it's airtight. There's less chances for heat loss, less chances of mold, condensation.
Some of the young men that come here, none of them did this before, and then they started doing this, and we teach them the skills that we know. They take them back home. Then they start, renovating their houses on their own, in their own time when they're not working. The development alone, is great because it gives the opportunity for people who moved away to come back. We have kids coming up that see us doing this, and just that alone, that it shows that us working in our community, building homes for our community, sets a role model figure to these youth. It's great.
Yeah, there you go. What about your socks?
My name is Jessica Francis. I am 26. Me and my boyfriend live in town with our 1.5-year-old daughter, Claire. We are currently living off reserve in an apartment, and we got told that we got a house. When we heard that we were moving back to the res, I was really excited. You get the initial, oh, we have to move again. But then you get the afterthought of, this is the last time I'll have to move. The new houses, I know a lot of them are going to people to bring them back. And then the next round is to help alleviate some of the pressure of people living in double homed households. They're relieving some of the tensions that we all have And the fact that they're bringing in that many houses is phenomenal. Like, I don't think I've ever heard of that many houses coming back to the res that quickly. And giving my daughter a stable place to grow up is definitely another big bonus. Sorry. Sophie, you want to come play the drum?
Within Abegweit First Nation, we are an extremely young population. We have a lot of young and growing families, and because of this, there is a real need for some type of early learning center in the community. Right now, the children in the community are going to daycare at an older community building that wasn't really designed for that use. So we always knew that we needed a better quality building for our children to go to and to learn and to get a head start.
For early childhood, the environment is the third teacher, and so that environment really is constructed to be purposeful. This will be the first time that we have a building that is made to be an early childhood center. We are going to design this building so that they see themselves in it, because our children deserve accessible, affordable, quality childcare. I'm very hopeful that this growth continues, because we're in a great place. And I think that's the difference with this administration. They make us feel like we can do anything.
It's not about recreating the wheel. It's about using what you have at your disposal to create wealth or to create investment or to head in a direction which is beneficial to the community. I think what we've decided to do here internally is identify who we are as Mi'kmaq, where we live in Mi'kmaq, and how we can package and present that idea, and that's what we're heading towards. I think the commonality here is that every investment in the future has to be inclusive with the First Nation community. It has to be Abegweit. I want the autonomy of the Abegweit First Nation protected.
Since the developments have started and people are really starting to see what the current leadership is doing, there has been a overwhelming positive energy throughout the community. We need to be able to produce our own source revenues and to create wealth and to provide community members with real, meaningful employment opportunities.
Individuals come all the time and they're so impressed and they're so in awe with the work that we do in here, and they didn't even realize that we had these skill sets. They stop in and can't believe how beautiful these homes are. They can't believe that we built these homes. It's just a lot more lively energy for sure.
Abegweit's already growing as a community right now, but I hope that it continues to grow as a community. I hope it gives us more stability to live, and I hope it brings more people back than it pushes away.
Know where you came from, but be in charge of where you're going. And that's what I want the community members to do. I want the young generation to say, this is where I came from. I'm proud of who I am today, but I will determine where I'm going.